So when your mortgage is coming up for renewal, more than likely you're going to get like a little letter in the mail or your email where whoever your current lender is just trying to get you to kind of lock in and renew at all your same terms and conditions. But take this opportunity to actually explore refinance, because if you've had your home for quite some time, you've definitely built up some equity in the home. And so that provides so many opportunities at renewal or refinance. So definitely have conversations with mortgage agents and, let them show you what you can really make the most of that equity with. And that can be, if you've been thinking about investing in a second property or a rental property or even a cottage, this is kind of the time to do that, because if you refinance for a little more, you might get your down payment for that home that you've been wanting or things like that. On the flip side, life has become very, very expensive as well. So there are kind of the darker realities of life and financing right now, where people do need to consolidate some debts, because, there are really high interest debts out there, like your credit card, your car, all these different things, even sending your kids to school, things like that. So at renewal or refinance, which ends up being kind of interchangeable, look at those debts that you have, those big debts that you have, and think about consolidating them, because that, I think, is the right time to do that. And that'll give you that breath of fresh air. And that's one of my favorite things to help people with, is really that debt consolidation, because I don't want anybody to suffer, and I want people to, breathe and live life and enjoy, and, those debts can really weigh you down. So,
yeah. So you mentioned two things there. You mentioned the opportunity for, again, investing in other real estate, and also to consolidate debt to reduce your carrying costs, right?
Yeah.
So from a higher interest rate to a lower interest rate. And guess what? There are even more opportunities out there. But before I get to that, I can testify that at refinance, you do get the opportunity to pull out that equity and get into your second or your third or even fourth property. I've done that myself with refinances, right? And for those who don't necessarily want to become landlords, because not everybody wants to, there are other opportunities to use that equity to invest